So on the show today, we have Javi Star. Fabulous. Thank you for coming onto the show. And I'm really, really pleased to have you here. So I'm going to get started by saying this year or last year, you released your second single. Is that right? I Got You. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, it was a release that was, in the works, and we'd been waiting to do it, and finally it did happen last year, and it has been glorious. So I Got You, the concept of the song is about having somebody. We all need somebody that has our back, whether it's your mom, whether it's a companion, whether it's your dog. It doesn't matter. We all need that in our lives. We can't get through this life without somebody else. So the whole concept about I Got You is having that somebody, and just being able to rely on them. So,
and you say in the lyrics, you say, ain't gonna cure my lonely nights. It takes two to make things go right. It does. It takes two, doesn't it? It's like, you can't
so
do
does.
And absolutely, in this lockdown and in this kind of the last year, those lyrics are actually sort of quite important, aren't they? We all do need someone. I think that becomes very apparent right now. But, this kind of song, it just makes you want to get up and dance and have a groove and have a boogie. And honestly, I tend to sort of rate a good song or a good funk soul song on its ability to make me want to get up and dance. And I suppose you probably feel the same too, do you?
Oh, I'm all about it. Yep, those are my feels. That's how my music comes across and everything. It does make you want to move, even if it's a slower song. It's still gonna make you feel some type of grooves, to feel some type of that funk, And that's the true, like you said, a true funk song that brings it across. And I'm excited. So the single was released, and now we're actually getting ready to release the remixes, which get you even dancing even more. It's gonna be awesome. So I just heard that and I was so excited because I am a dancer, and it made me get up and dance. I was like, okay, this adds a whole different feel of it. So really excited for that to be released as well.
Fabulous. So when are they coming out then, Javi?
So I know that was just given to the record label. So we're just kind of waiting. So it should be here shortly.
And the record label is Studio 54, which was literally launched last year, wasn't it? So
exactly, they're brand new. So we were so amazed and honored that they chose the track, and they've been awesome. They've been so good, and we definitely love them over there.
And what an amazing label to be with, hey? Honestly.
I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. Right.
Absolutely. And I think, when you think about it, it's like, what label could you be with? More than that, it's sort of the one is 1970s discos in New York, incredible.
I'm telling you, at heart, I feel like I was born in the 70s. So I've always been that old soul. I mean, I know you don't see it now, but I mean, of course I have the afro. And it's always been me. It's been me. So absolutely,
I'm a 70s girl myself. So actually, sort of all that kind of sort of retro music, I absolutely love. It's the kind of song actually that it could be a 70s song, couldn't it? It could easily be a 70s song.
Oh, yeah.
It's very difficult to kind of sort of pick it up. And a lot of the sort of tunes I'm playing today are very much like the tune I Got You. You can't really tell whether it's a 70s song or a 2021 song.
It's timeless. It's timeless, and you want it to be that.
A good funk song is, and we're playing Prince today, who is musicology. Yep.
Oh, yes.
The king of funk, obviously. Yeah.
Biggest inspiration right there.
Absolutely. And he has a pseudonym as well, doesn't he? All formerly known as, just like you and like myself. So I'm talking about pseudonyms today and talking about stage names, and one of your other influences are obviously Michael Jackson, George Michael, and Maxwell. And apparently Maxwell used his middle name. Did you know that?
I didn't.
As his stage name, yeah. So he apparently adopted his middle name as his stage moniker, apparently for privacy reasons, because he was very, very protective of his family. So there you go. We're all following suit. Prince, me.
Yep, exactly. And I guess it's the way you go when you're an entertainer.
Absolutely. Yes. And if you're going to be a star, you might as well have a surname that says Star in it.
Exactly. My sentiments exactly.
Tell them how it's going to be, Javi. You just say, I'm going to be the star. Well, I am already a star. You are a star. So, but you've been performing since you were 8, apparently.
Oh, yes. And, I pretty much say my mom told me I came out dancing out of the womb and performing, even when I was crying, I was singing, So, it's always been in my blood. And performance is just, it's never been something that I've shied away from. Like I said, we're energy people, and I like to make people laugh. I love to make people smile. I love to make people get up and move. If I walk into a room, even things that I do now, I'm on the mic. I can get a corporate group to get up and dance. Trust me, it's one of those things. It's one of those things that I've just always been able to do. Just people trust me. Okay, come on, let's go. I got you. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's exactly that.
And that's the thing, isn't it? It's like, for me, I enjoy that sort of whole kind of thing as well. Like I don't necessarily want to be center of the whole party or the attention, but I do enjoy making people feel good. So when they leave the party, they think that was a really good time. Do you know what I mean? So I'm completely with you on that. So yeah, you say you want your music to move people, which obviously every good funk song will do, won't it? If it's a good funk song, I think, and a good, it will make you get up and move. Otherwise, if I really want to feel depressed, I'll listen to a little bit of Nick Drake. But most of the time, I like to listen to disco, 70s, funk, soul, and that's a kind of genre that I really do love, and hence why we're doing Funky Fridays with YAYA.
And there's no way that you can listen to that type of music and not be in a good mood or not be in a better state. Like that's what it does to you. You could just put on a whole, funk playlist. You're going to be in such a better mood and just, smiling and dancing to a song and maybe like, oh, okay, bobbing your head to a song, but it still has you moving. And it's a power that music has over people.
Yeah, always uplifting, isn't it? One of my favorite bands, and Simon as well, is the Brand New Heavies, and it's exactly that. Exactly that. And they always make you feel good. It's always uplifting and always inspiring. And you come away from their gigs and you just feel like you're on top of the world, don't you? And I think that's the sign of, a good gig, isn't it? Where you walk away thinking, wow, this is fantastic. So are you planning any gigs at all or planning on doing any sort of live performances?
Hopefully, fingers crossed. I mean, as you know, this whole COVID thing has just had everybody in a different state, and things here in Phoenix have kind of opened up a little bit more, but now it's going to be talking the concept of what a show would look like, where it would be at, because it's now that's what everybody's going to be trying to do right now, and just get back out there. A lot of stuff was canceled before, they're trying to put that back onto the books now, stuff that was already prepared, and they want to kind of start with that stuff and then go on to the next. So we're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen, when things do open up,
we've got quite a few gigs sort of booked back up in here from sort of around about May time. So things are opening up a bit here. People are sort of going to be able to stretch their legs. I'm not too sure if we can dance at these venues. But if you ever met me, I'm probably going to get pulled off the stage and pushed out the door because the next gig I'm going to is at Boyesdale Restaurants, actually, and it's to go see the Brand New Heavies. So that will be very exciting.
Nice.
I've tried to see them so many times last year, and every time it got cancelled. So I was like,
my gosh.
We are crossing our fingers. Yeah, you should come over.
Oh my gosh. Right, not yet.
Yeah, when we can fly, when you can fly, you can come over and we'll sort of go to one together. And
I'm down with that.
At the Boyesdale, have a bit of a boogie. Sounds absolutely fantastic. So we've talked about all of your sort of, your performances in terms of music, but you're also a dance coach as well. Is that right?
Yes. So I've been working with the NBA and WNBA for about 16 years now. And I've been coaching their hip hop teams. I've also been the in-arena host for them both as well. And I mean, it's been a blessing. This is my hometown. So for them to embrace me and for me to be able to work with this organization for so long has been amazing. I've seen a lot of overturn, and there's not very many of us that have been there that long. So obviously I have to love it in order to be there. And as well as that, working with the NBA and WNBA, I also have my own dance company here in Phoenix called Epic Dance Company, Epic with a K. And it's that has been going strong for 13 years as well, and
Incredible.
We've been offering stuff.
You're a true artist, really, in every respect, aren't you? In terms of the dance and the music, and because that's it. And that's incredibly exciting. So people can go and look at that on your Instagram page, can't they? Sort of, which is which is at Javi Star Music, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Javi Star Music, yeah. So if you want to go and see what Javi's doing elsewhere on sort of Instagram, you're a little bit on Twitter, is that right? Don't do that much there? Or?
I'm mostly on Instagram, yeah. Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, so that'd be fantastic. So we're looking forward to seeing all those mixes coming out. I can't believe it. Who is actually going to be remixing them? Are you able to tell us?
Yeah, so I'll tell you one. Mark is doing a remix, and so that's the one that I heard, MarkPicchiotti. So he did the remix of one, and then we have another one coming out as well. So another person doing another remix. So the one that I heard from Mark it's got me. Woo! Gave me chills. Look, I even got chills right now.
Wow, brilliant,
so
brilliant.
Awesome.
What a brilliant song. What a brilliant song. So is there anything that you would really like us to play today? One of your favorite funk tunes?
Ooh, favorite funk tunes. That's hard. You can't put me on the spot.
I did put you on the spot, yeah.
You did. I mean,
I'm bad like that.
You can do a little something. So, I mean, if you do Maxwell, you something from Maxwell, you know. He gives a little something. That's a little, some Maxwell, some, of course, something Prince, any of that, you know.
We've got a bit Prince, we've got a bit Jamiroquai, we've got...
Jamiroquai is always good, yeah.
Yeah, we've got a lot of that kind of stuff going on, you know, and you'll have to sort of have a listen to what's coming on. But yes, we will be playing your song, obviously, and maybe in the future we'll play your other song, which is, do you want to tell everyone what that is?
Which one?
Your previous single.
My previous single is YAYA Love.
Yeah.
Yep, YAYA Love, which is now going to be, so I released that under my other name, which is now going to be under Javi Star now, but it's called YAYA Love.
Okay, and we can sort of find that on iTunes, and we can find that.
Yep, all that stuff will be on iTunes, Spotify, everywhere, so.
Absolutely brilliant. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. I really, really look forward to seeing you and hopefully see you in London sometime. We can go and have a boogie, you, me, Simon, and all the other funky people.
I'm all about it. Thank you so much for having me. This is amazing.
It's absolutely been a pleasure, Javi. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a great day.
Take care.
Bye-bye.